Deb, can you tilt the screen down a little bit? All I see is
I
part of,
can't see
oh, there
it.
we go. Hey, nice to see you.
Yeah. I can't see a thing, so.
Hey, Jerry.
Hi.
Oh, Christian. I trust that Laurel is just off to this.
Yeah, hang on, I'm just really not
Hey, Laurel.
totally ready to deal with that yet, hang on. Alright.
Okay. Let's go. We ready to go?
Right, I was wait for Deb. I mean, she's
Okay,
recording.
go ahead.
Okay, the Corporation of Harpers Ferry is having a special council agenda here, but it's a special meeting today. It's September 6th. It is 3:32 p.m. in the afternoon, and I see that we have a quorum. That's good, and I'll do the communication thing here until further notice. The Harpers Ferry Town Council will hold its meetings via Zoom webinar. The public may watch meetings by YouTube. These options comply with the Open Governmental Meetings Act. So call to order. First, the mayor is not in attendance and neither is the vice mayor. So I'm the, I guess, the senior council member. So I need to call for nominations to be the meeting chair for this meeting only.
I nominate Christian.
Okay.
Second.
Oh, no second. There's no second. It's just a nomination.
Just everybody go around the room. Is that how we do it?
Unless there are other nominations, then we would vote on the nominee.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right. So I'll be the person for this time. Let's see. All nomination completed. Okay, we'll call for votes and I'll assume chair. Okay. So first order approval of the agenda.
We approve the agenda?
I second.
Are we on discussion?
Yes, discussion.
Does number 2 bear on number 1? If so, we should flip the order.
No,
So,
really, I think you've got a point there.
yeah,
Well,
No?
you could,
One is the change and then the
well, they
other.
both bear on each other, really.
Ah.
You can approve the change without the budget supporting it. So you could, if you approve the budget, then you have the money set aside to approve the change order. You don't have to approve the change order.
got it. Understood. Okay. That's it.
Okay.
Nothing more from me on that.
All those in favor of the agenda?
I guess I don't even have it in front of me, so
What the
That's my
agenda
vote.
was sent
the
out.
agenda.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it was sent out, but.
Okay, I think we got the vote on that.
Mhm.
You make a note of this, Storm?
Yep.
All right, discussion and action regarding fiscal year 2023 waterworks budget revision number 2. So we'll have Deb kind of walk us through what's going on with that.
Yeah, copy.
Yes.
Okay, so this basically is allowing $13,000 up to $13,000 to be added to line item number 631.4, which is on page 3 of the attachment. Plant maintenance contract services, and that is I kind of stuck it there to separate it from the other contracted service issue that we have going on. It's probably not the most perfect place, but it's allowing for $13,000 to be added there to pay for the difference in what we have left over in our contingency fund for the water treatment plant project. This revision this change order that you're going to be looking at is for the water treatment plant project. And we don't have quite enough in our contingency fund to pay for it. So we're adjusting the budget, increasing the budget out of our operating expenses by $13,000. And on the income side, where that will come from is a distribution from the soft cost reimbursement. If we need it and we're not able to fully support that, once we get to the end of the year, we'll reimburse ourselves from soft cost reimbursement. So you have up in the page 1, you have an increase of 13,000. And then down in the third page, 631.4, you have an increase of 13,000. So really all you're doing is adjusting the whole budget up by 13,000.
So basically, if we approve of the change order, then this is how we would pay for it. You've explained where the money is gonna come from.
Right, this is the part that the contingency fund on the project can't pay for.
Okay, but it would not bind us to, it would just provide the money if we approve. the
Yes.
It
change.
gives us the
Yeah.
room. It's like
Okay.
extending a credit limit or something.
Right, right, and I mean, you could, I guess, approve this based on approval of number 2, if you wanted to do that. But really, this just tells you that the money is available to you to use for this change order, if you so
Okay.
choose.
So we don't have to do a motion on that now. We can go into the.
Well, no,
Yes, we do. Yeah, they have to approve the change.
in its entirety, or you have to prove it contingent on approval of number 2.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, basically we can load this money in that can be drawn down, but that doesn't obligate us to draw it down.
Precisely, just
Okay.
because it's in the budget doesn't mean that you're obligating yourself.
Yeah, I understand.
I move to approve the fiscal year 2023 revision 2 to the waterworks budget as presented.
I second.
Discussion?
Yeah, and do we need to say contingent on approval of the overall budget or? is
Of the
that
change
automatic?
order.
The change order.
We
Yes,
don't have
I would-
to,
I
we
would add
could.
I'd like to know-
If someone would like to make that
If
amendment.
we do that, then, and we don't work on this second one, then we have nothing.
Well, then.
I would rather do it in 2 pieces, get this approved, and then work with the second item. I'm not kidding. If you don't get the second item approved, this part of the motion's dead as well. We're nowhere.
But if we didn't decide on the change order, then we wouldn't be transferring the money.
Well, there's no transfer of money.
No
We would
transfer
have
money,
to, we would have to
it's just
approve
allowing us.
a motion that would say we are assigning this money for a purpose before anything could be done with that. So Deb, is it correct that if we end up not doing this at all, then basically this would ride in the budget, but then just be reabsorbed or taken out at whatever point there were a revision?
So basically, it's like a checking account. We're putting money in the checking account, but we're not obligating it unless we approve the second part.
Manner of speaking, that's right.
Okay.
And if you, well, you are obligating it for this purpose.
Yes.
You don't, if you don't approve the purpose,
Mhm.
like just like any
yeah,
other part of the budget.
Yeah, I understand. I mean,
Yeah.
he did it. He explained it. He really, that was a good example.
But it is
I'm
true.
gonna
that-
put this money in your account.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
you
gonna
don't-
tell you what to do with it. You're
Right.
gonna have to sit there.
Right, exactly. We can't later say, hey, we're gonna use this to fund,
That
part of
also
water
said-
distribution. We can't do that.
Stormwater or something like that. We can't do that.
And if, and the way that if we did need to move this money from soft cost reimbursement into the water operating account, in order to pay for this, a check would occur. High dollar amount's gonna come to your council meeting anyway.
Okay.
Right, and yeah. Has to be approved.
All right.
I
So I think we can vote then.
Yeah, I know.
He made it. He made a motion.
Oh, there's a motion and I
Yeah, we
believe
have
Chris,
discussion.
Chris,
Any further discussion?
We have a second. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. Okay, number 2, discussion action regarding change order number 2 for the water treatment plant.
Okay. Oh, may I, do we have to propose this before we discuss it or?
No, I think we could.
Okay,
I think we
have
could just-
I have a question at the outset. Was this change then to council for his approved for his consideration?
This is it. This is the meeting.
No, I'm talking about our attorney.
Attorney.
No, there's nothing.
Well, I mean, I think since this obviously involves possibility of litigation, it should have been.
Actually, you did talk to Hoy about this.
Well, I talked to Hoy before you all went down to the plant and reviewed the situation, and he said that we could get an explanation, and we did. Now, based on where we were with that, I didn't go back to him. And so you can also approve it pending legal. This also will have to go up to the USDA and Region 9. for their approval, but this is the first step that we are accepting this, yeah.
I want to suggest we go to executive session,
okay.
because we could then, because this would pertain under to consider matters involving purchase, sale, lease of property, advanced construction planning, investment of public funds.
I agree.
And
You want to make a
Okay.
motion then?
Yeah.
Okay,
I move we go into executive session based on
We gotta read it.
6-9A-4 number 9 to consider matters involving or affecting the purchase, sale, or lease of property, advanced construction planning, investment of public funds, or other matters involving commercial competition, which, if made public, might adversely affect the financial or other interests of the state or any political subdivision.
I second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
All right, Storm, I'm gonna open up this other meeting, you go ahead and switch over to that one.
And keep in mind, we have 18 minutes.
Yeah.